What's up, everybody?
What's up?
Epic Quest Random Adventures, our very first live stream. Woo!
We are live.
Yes. So,
This is not pre-recorded
no, totally not pre-recorded.
like every other time you see us.
In the basement. I'm Brad.
I'm Hoy.
So, see, we got a few people in the chat. We're up to 4 people watching live. That's
Sweet.
pretty good for our first one.
Digging it.
So, and our channel is about the game Morton's List, and today we're just going to go over and talk about Morton's List, kind of an overview of the game.
Yeah, pretty much. A little bit of this, a little bit of that.
So,
Give a little time for some people to get in here.
yeah. So why not?
Yeah.
So, yo, what up? Jerry Terrifine's on.
What's up, Jerry?
Yeah, dude. We saw your interview with Tall Jess, man, and it was sweet. So
Yeah.
really enjoyed that. So, and I watched the whole thing from beginning to end. So,
And that was his second one? Second interview? Was it?
no, he did the first one with Nathan, but
Oh,
it was like 10 years ago. So
yeah,
it
that's
was,
right.
yeah. So, but yeah. So hopefully the stream is going well. We're not using OBS or anything. Oh, we got Joshua Swanky up in this, please.
What's up, dude?
What up? So, but give it a few minutes, let everybody kind of cruise in, and
Find you a seat.
yeah, find you a seat, get comfortable, get you a drink, get you snacks. So, Hoy, what'd you do this week? Anything fun, interesting?
Nothing out of the ordinary. Didn't get into any trouble, if that's what you're asking.
No. Okay.
So yeah. Need to start doing more mountain challenge stuff, that's for sure.
Well, I can tell you I'm failing on that right now.
Yeah, I could be doing better for sure.
Yeah. So
It's all about that discipline.
Yeah, hopefully you enjoyed the mountain challenge video. We're gonna like start locking it down. It's been cold in Tennessee and wet. And
Man,
so
yeah.
We're going to try to pump that up once the weather gets a little better and see if we actually can lose some weight. I hope I can.
Yeah, me too. Yeah. I've done it before. It's crazy because it's not, you get all up in your head and you think it's this big thing, but it's not. It's just little itty bitty things, like, just instead of having that bag of chips, have some salted nuts or something. Just go for a 10-minute walk a day. You wouldn't believe what a 10-minute walk a day will do for you.
So, well, we got some people kind of coming on in, and I don't know. Has anybody seen our How to Play Morton's List video? We got one of those out. We kind of go through the order of play, like forming the inner circle, finding your table master.
Winds of change.
Well, rolling Morton's List, then winds of change.
Yep.
Then, doing the quest and calling in time. So it's kind of the order. So you can always go check out that video. It's here on our YouTube, and I think it's in a playlist. I think if not, just search through. We don't have too many videos yet, but
we're getting there.
It's easy to find. Yeah. We're slowly building. We're trying to put one out every week right now, and go from there.
Yeah.
Hey, camera guy, how's it looking? Are we having any lag issues or anything?
I mean, we can have a little bit of delay, but
okay.
It going through and up to YouTube.
Alrighty. So we got our friend Jeremiah here with us, kind of behind the scenes, kind of make sure everything's running properly. So thank you for coming out. He's also our cameraman on most videos. So why do we need 2 screens?
So you can see how that delay is.
Oh, okay. So we can see the delay. Yeah, because we got a huge monitor, so we can see ourselves, but it's like live from the camera. So, but hopefully everything's sounding good. It sounds good in my headphones. Oh, Shane Brooks is in. What up, dude?
What up, my brother?
How you doing, Shane?
That's my homie right there.
So we're going to kind of go through some things and talk Morton's List related. And most things we're going to go through, just going to talk about what is Morton's List. Well, it's 13 different chapters, I guess you would say. and
That's a good way of putting it.
or tables.
Yeah.
It's what they're officially called.
Yeah.
And then you roll your quest from those tables. And I guess we're going to kind of jump in and start breaking these down. First one we're going to jump into is this bad boy right here, which is Solar Rise, which is the very first table in Morton's list. So you can see us up in the little corner up there, so you can still see us. But
So Solar Rise is going to be all activities that you would do in the daytime, in the bright sunny shiny sun.
Yeah, sunshine. That one. The words where you would go out and, in the general daytime, most things that you would do there are, open during those times. So,
Yeah. What are some quests from Solar Rise?
Well, we got a video coming up that we're going to drop, and
Yes.
it's called Hit the Beach, and it's the very first quest in Morton's list. And it's just a short video. It's one of our first ones that we, one of the first 2 or 3 that we filmed.
Yeah.
And it may be a little rough at times, but it was fun. It was, me and Hoy went to the beach and had a good time and
Absolutely
filmed a little bit, and it was interesting. So
it was nice. I think I know you needed it. You needed that trip.
Oh yeah,
I
that
certainly
was
enjoyed it.
definitely a vacation. And I've got my Morton's list with me in my hand, so we can kind of flip through and talk about some things.
Yeah,
So
show that off again. That's not
show what off.
Your Morton's list. It's not the kind everyone else would be pulling out of their bags.
No, it's the same. Mine is just spiral bound though.
Yeah, he's got
so.
If you've had a Morton's list since the early 2000s, yours is probably falling apart as well, and that's why.
This is like the
we
greatest
used the
thing
hell
I've
out
ever
of
done.
ours, so he had to get it rebound.
Oh yeah,
which is very convenient. Very convenient.
Definitely the greatest thing I ever done was getting this thing spiral bound.
Yeah.
So just a quick run through. There's a few quests on here like Help Wanted, which is going out and applying for a job. Volunteering. It's mostly something you do during the daytime hours. Hole in One, which is going out and golfing or miniature golfing. We've done that one way back in the day, which was super fun.
That was right after Fago Armageddon that we did that.
Whoa, you're going way back.
Yeah, that was over a decade. That was 13 years ago, I think.
Yes, very long time
Coming
ago.
on 13.
And let's see here. Off the Hook, which is fishing.
Yeah.
So that's I think that video is we got a little feature in our opening intro video that we got. So, and for those that don't know, we're giving away a Morton's List Gold Seal edition, and it was a limited edition to 100 copies, and very hard to get your hand. I've seen these things going for $200 to $300 online. So
ridiculous.
We're just gonna give you one. So
yeah.
If you want to win it, help us get 360 subscribers.
That is a bit of a tongue twister.
Yeah, it is. And then you got to name all 13 quests in that video.
Yep.
So
we have a video about that contest.
Oh, my sister's in here, Jonna Luttrell. What's up? It's my sister.
What's up, Jonna?
So she was also featured in the How to Play Morton's List video that we did. Yep. So we had a good time. Man, we shot that thing in like 2 hours and knocked it out. Dude, yep. We totally knocked that thing out. Edited it, uploaded it. It was
wham bam.
Yeah. We've never worked that fast before, ever.
Yeah. So. It's funny. The more and more we do, we learn how to better conduct ourselves and outline the things we need to do. And in the beginning, it was just, oh gosh, what do we do now? And now it's bam, bam. It's fun. It's a fun learning experience.
Yeah, we're getting a little better at it. So let's go on to the next table, which I really enjoy. The next table, it's a fun one. This one's called Cosmic Law.
I'm a big fan of this one too.
Yeah, a lot of fun quests there.
Yeah, I like games. There's a lot of games in here, and overall, I like the structure of activities that comes with games. Established rules, established everything.
So get to flip the book here. There we are. We'll bring this back up so you can see us in the corner there. So you got stuff like shoot pool,
Love it.
board games, Vital Variety, which is actually cooking a domestic recipe.
Yeah, that's a fun one.
Enforce the Law, which is really taking it to its most extreme.
Yeah.
So, which nowadays is kind of, 10, 15 years ago, it's kind of cool, but now it's a little scary with
Yeah,
everybody,
yeah.
but
Being a Karen.
yeah, so nowadays, but there's awesome quests. Joystick junkie playing video
Yes.
games, so a little bit of flavor for everybody.
A lot of gaming.
Well, yeah,
like it.
every game has rules to it
Yeah.
usually, so it's a structure thing.
Cosmic law.
And one of the things that we'll get into a little bit later, there's 3 special tables called the Triumvirate, which is almost you would break those 3 tables down into good, neutral, and evil.
Yep.
So you'd have this is if you roll a 30 on Cosmic Law, you can get into the good table, which is Yang of the Sky. So we'll talk a little bit more about it here in a little bit, but yeah, this is a quick and easy way to get to that table. So
And those tables certainly epitomize their alignments. The Yang of the Sky is very, very positive quest. Wonderful quest.
oh yeah,
Rainbow Dragon's very neutral, and Yin of the Earth is very
very evil, very
that-
evil.
That some of those quests may break your moral code.
Well, there is one quest that is break moral code.
Yeah.
So, where you actually go out and try to break one of your morals. So, because Morton's List, everything is in this game.
Everything.
So
It's more than a game.
more
It's
than
an
a game.
adventure.
Is it? Yeah, maybe to us it is at least.
Sure.
So, all right. The next table that we're going to go over and talk about a little bit is Mortal Ties. This is all about social interaction. So a lot of these quests are all about going out and being very social and interacting with other human beings.
Which has been kind of difficult to do as of late, but there's always a way around things in Morton's List. There's a lot of room for interpretation.
Oh yeah, yeah. So and when this game came out in 2001, a lot of things have changed, and the internet has made being social, way more.
Way more accessible.
Yeah, definitely. So
Yeah.
So a lot of these quests that even during COVID times, which we're in right now, is pretty easy to get these quests completed. So sure. So what's some of your favorite Mortal Ties quests, Toy? That you enjoy?
Man, I am so bad at remembering what quests go in what tables.
No.
I'm so bad. Some of them are like Vision Quest, Mortal Ties. I'm neutral. I always have a hard time remembering which ones are in there.
Yeah. We have a video that we filmed for Mortal Ties that'll be coming out a little bit later. We did at the movies, and a little hint on that one. It could have been done as a Nightscape quest, but we ended up doing it as a Mortal Ties quest. So you'll see that one a little bit later. So if you know a little bit about Morton's List, you'll be like, oh, I know what that is. But we're not going to give it away. We're not going to spoil it. You'll just have to wait and watch and see it when it comes out. So a couple other quests on here that really hype up social interaction would be Cookout. So, getting the homies together, your friends, your family, having some burgers, some dogs, stuff like that. You also have Mailbox Express, which is sitting down, writing a letter to someone.
Which nobody does anymore.
They don't. Yeah, you can sit down and write. That's one way. That's a quest that could be done in email, which is electronic mail. So,
yeah.
It's just a thing. So, all right.
Some of these I'm not good at, like people watching. That would not. I wouldn't be good at that.
You'd be good at Beware the Shoplings.
I would. Yeah.
You like to shop.
I do.
All right. Moving on to the next table. This little fella right here is called Lure Galore. So You can get a lot of scientific type stuff in this table. There's one that we did a long time ago called Chemical Calamity. That was kind of fun. I remember us going out being idiots and mixing. What's the two things you don't mix together, kids? Bleach and ammonia. Guess what we did for Chemical Calamity? We mixed those two things together and made toxic gas, which was very, very bad.
Very bad.
So, sometimes Morton's List is not the safest of things, but
That's why there's warning symbols.
yes, that is true. There are warning symbols in Morton's List, but we discuss those a little bit, or maybe
Yeah, for sure.
make a video of those later. So, are we going too fast out there, people watching, or are we going too slow? You want to speed it up a little bit? I don't know. This is our first time doing a live stream, so
Feel free to give us all the feedback.
Yeah, totally. If you saw a video and was like, man, I'd like to see you do this in a video or that in a video, or
Yeah,
if you like the format we're kind of doing, let us know. We're always open for suggestions. If you're listening and you're in our area, Knoxville, Tennessee, man, we need help with OBS so bad.
Oh yeah,
because right now I wish that I could say this is a perfectly awesome live stream. Now this is just using YouTube and turning things on and going from there.
if we can get OBS working, it would truly be more epic for sure.
For sure. I've watched a lot of videos and I'm just struggling.
It's above our pay grade, man, for sure.
Yeah. So but another a really fun one is Tomes of Knowledge, which is pretty much just reading books, something like that. Oh, okay. We got a thing in here saying, so do you guys plan on inviting others to come into your Morton's List gaming adventures in the future? Totally.
Absolutely.
Yeah, we would totally be down to have some people come play a quest with us.
Oh, totally.
And
it's usually just a matter of proximity.
Yeah, and filming it, stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
So Jerry Terrifying says doing a great overview of Morton's List, but he suggests doing a live stream, streaming from a phone and doing a quest in real time live. Whoa. Okay.
We've never even talked about that, so that's cool.
Right.
I dig that. Yeah.
Right. There's been people talking about maybe doing that type of, structured quest where you are actually seeing it live. And some people have, I don't know how many people listen to us right now have seen the thing that the official mortonslist.com has been doing over on Zoom. They've been doing a bunch of live quests there, and
on the second and fourth Friday of
right starting this year, it's been the second and fourth Friday of the month, and those are really fun. It's through Zoom, so, and you can use your cell phone, or I usually set up this type of setup and just do it from my, because there's not a lot having to leave and go do stuff. A lot of the quests have been, so they're COVID friendly, I guess you would say. So you don't have to really, interact with a lot of other people, and you can do them from the comfort of your own home.
Comfort and safety.
Yeah. So, but that's something that we're definitely, the COVID thing has just got everything so jacked up right now.
Yeah.
So, it's making everything a little bit more difficult for us. Because when we started doing this channel, when we talked about it, I think it was back in April of last year.
Yeah.
Me and Hoy were sitting around having a couple of beers, and we were like, we should do it, because we've been talking about he's been talking about doing a podcast for freaking 2 years now. And that's where we got some of this nice equipment that we're using today, microphones and boom arms and stuff. But, we kind of switch gears a little bit, because I'm so fascinated with YouTube and, the people making content and putting it out.
Absolutely.
I was like, dude, I want to do this thing. So, I feel like I'm rambling. So let's get back on task. The next one, this table is very fun. It's called I'm Neutral. These are a lot of the they don't fit into other other tables very well.
Mm-mm.
So, you've got Dead Acres, which I love, which is exploring cemeteries.
Love doing that.
Yeah, yeah, very fun quest. And Sofa Spud, which is like the opposite of what Morton's List is. It's like, man, we're bored, let's do something. You roll the dice and it says, hey, sit on your ass on the couch and do nothing. You know,
And for some people, that might be challenging. So
could be, could be. You know,
some
so,
people just don't want to stay still.
then you've got one called Hobby Haven, which I'm a hobby nut. I love like D&D, and for our Dungeons and Dragons group,
Yeah.
I started making terrain and painting miniatures, and that's what got me into loving YouTube, because I never really watched a lot of YouTube before I got into the crafting hobby. And man, it got me sucked into people like first one I really got into, I think, was AJ Pickett and the Mighty Glue Stick. I love his channel because it's all lore about Dungeons and Dragons. Which, if you're a dungeon master, it makes planning things. I mean, tons of ideas from his website or YouTube channel.
I like the way he breaks things down because I'm not so familiar with a lot of the lore and
Oh, dude,
stuff from D&D and
he is
deities and lands and all that
he
stuff.
goes deep.
He does,
I'm talking deep, deep. So,
but very comprehensive.
right. And my second love of YouTube was Jeremy from Black Magic Craft, this guy from Canada who builds terrain for Dungeons and Dragons. And dude, I love it. I loved his channel. It got me to build little dungeon tiles. And then I got into another channel called Miniac, which is a gentleman named Scott. And I mean, I rep his t-shirts in a lot of our videos because I love painting miniatures, and that kind of got me from painting D&D minis, and then I bought my first little set of uh, Warhammer miniatures and started painting some Space Marines, and holy crap, edge highlighting.
And then you started teaching others at the local game store.
Yeah,
how
I
to
started.
paint minis.
Yeah, I always do that. I always, when I get into a hobby, man, it is full bore or nothing. I go deep 100%.
And then you love sharing your passions.
Oh, I do, because if it's something I find that much enjoyment in, then I really like sharing them with other people. And I guess that's why we like doing this YouTube channel.
Yeah,
Because man, Morton's List has been a passion of ours for a minute.
yeah.
So, oops, there we are. Let's get you back to the big
Shit,
main screen.
almost half my life.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we got somebody saying that the Black Magic Craft is awesome. He really enjoys it, So you're in the process turning a room into a D20 board game room. Yes.
Whoa, cool. I don't know what
yeah.
that means, but
Well, it's
sounds
probably
awesome.
a place where you can sit, play Dungeons and Dragons, got all of his, stuff up on the walls. And
Yeah. Dope.
this room, instead of posters, I'd really love it to be covered in bookcases and all the books. I'm running out of room. I've got a bookshelf that's so full it's exploding. Now I'd like to have another bookshelf of nothing but all the games and stuff that I have.
That'd be cool.
But I guess we need to move on to the next mountain. Mountain challenge. This is all your physical activities. This is all the seriously get off your ass, go outside, do sweat. Yeah.
And I'm not gonna lie, this is my least favorite table.
Yeah.
For all those reasons. I'm not gonna that's how I am.
I enjoy some of it. There's some things, but it's really hard to.
I don't mind a hike. We've done that one. That's fine. That's relatively leisurely.
Let's see here. He's asking, are you guys familiar with Sci-Fi City and Fountain City? Yes.
Yep.
Yes, I've been there
I haven't
before.
been to the new store.
I played. I've got a little group that I'm a part of. We played Gaslands there. So.
Oh, I didn't realize that's where you played it.
Yeah. Well, I played it there a couple of times,
Oh.
and now mostly I play over at the Trolls Lair, which is a private gaming club that you got to pay a membership to be a part of.
Oh.
Yeah, I mean it's like $20 a month, but man, it's
that's still kind of cool.
I
can't do that.
And it's like BYOB, so you can bring beers, and it's a bunch of old dudes, or not old, but yeah, we're old. Never mind. I don't think anybody's under 30 that goes to that. So
Jeez.
that I play with. So, but yeah.
And
So
Gaslands is cool, I think, because it's unlike all the other kind of tabletop. What do you call those kind of games?
tabletop games, yeah,
Are they? Are they?
yeah. I mean, Gaslands is cool. It's you get to play with Matchbox cars and Hot Wheels, and you mod them out and make them post-apocalyptic, and it's a fun game. So
Reminds me of Twisted Metal.
yeah, yeah, totally. Twisted Metal as a tabletop game.
Yeah.
So you roll some dice and try to crash people, and you've got guns on your cars and
It's cool.
can throw Molotov cocktails. So really fun, very fun game. Um, let's see here. We talked. You don't want to talk about any more Mountain, do you?
uh, not so much.
All right, we'll get to one that's pretty fun. This guy right here. It's called Vision Quest.
Quest.
So this is really looking deeply inward.
A lot of introspection.
Right. A lot of creativity. A lot of this table is all about creativity. The got draw the line, staged drama, instrumental music, photographic, eye the needle. We got a video about that one.
Hey.
Hey, Craftastic was where we made our. Hey, you know what? We need to give away that. If you're watching right now, we'll give you one more week to. If you go to the video Craftastic, go into the comments, type the word positivity, and we'll pick someone at random. We'll say at the end of the week, we'll go ahead and we'll pick someone, and we'll mail you a little piece of karmic jewelry that was made live. Oh, not live, but it was made for that video.
Right.
So
Yeah.
Remember, feel free to ask questions about tables or whatever.
Yeah.
We're open to it. This is a table that people will probably like talking about. It's probably the most famous table in Morton's list. It is called Chaos. So this is a Juggalo favorite, right?
Yeah,
here.
you've probably seen that symbol a lot.
Yeah. So if you're part of the Juggalo world and you've been to some of the earlier gatherings, there was a was it Club Chaos and the
Club
Chaos District.
Yep.
Chaos District was a little place on a map that you could camp at the gathering of the Juggalos, and then a group made a club, so that was like VIP area, and
Yep.
it was pretty cool. It was Juggalos had VIP status going on at their own event. So, but yeah, it's wild. Even the picture from the book is complete and total chaos. So, just see that there. This is stuff. You've really got some stuff that can break your moral code. Also, a lot of these quests have the law icon, which means your ass may be breaking laws doing this stuff. So be careful. So stuff like pyrotechnics, which is all about setting stuff on fire. So, but they always in Morton's List tell you to be safe and then don't break any laws. But, you can't control what people do. Some people are just,
use caution, use discretion.
Yeah. Yeah. Got X-rated games. Hard porno pleasures. I mean, there's a lot of stuff that's very risque in Chaos.
Yeah.
And you got one of my favorite quests from Chaos that we've done multiple times is Snack Bandits. I don't know how many times we went over to somebody's house and just raided their
raided
fridge.
the cabinets, raided the fridge.
Yeah. I mean, we've even done it in grocery stores. Like went into a grocery store, grabbed a buggy, walked around, and just ate food in the
aisles.
In the aisles.
Yeah.
I mean, it's crazy. And and then, it was a crazy fun time. So, but yeah, busting caps is in there. So that's all playing with guns when can be dangerous. So I gotta say hi. It says hi, brother, and it's Kitty Cat Marie.
Ah, it's my sister. What's
Yeah.
up, sissy?
So she is
M-
here.
My
She said,
sissy's in here.
"Tell you hi." She loves you. Said
Oh,
hi.
I love you, sissy.
So, so thanks for supporting, coming on and checking our live stream.
Yeah.
So it's good to have friends and family in here.
No
And
faces in here, too. Just shut up.
oh, there he is.
Alberto.
Yeah, Alberto No Faith. He won a Morton's List from us, man. His karma was on level 13.
Yeah, he
And-
was riding a Karmic wave that week.
Oh, and thank you very much for supporting the channel and
Very much.
and sharing. We really appreciate it a lot. People sharing the channel and letting other people know and getting some subscribers because we keep saying we want to grow, and I mean it's for two reasons. We really want, honestly, a lot of people to enjoy Morton's List and find out more about it. And the second reason may be a little selfish, but eventually we'd like to make some money doing this stuff.
Yeah.
A little bit,
I mean,
because
who doesn't want to make money doing what they love? What's doing their passion? If you're really into music, you want to be a producer or an artist. So we're really into this, so we want to make it everything.
no, yeah. So, so thank you for the support, everyone out there. And we really greatly appreciate you supporting and sharing and all that stuff. So from the bottom of our hearts. So,
Absolutely.
rolling into the next table. This is an easy one. It's also a very fun one. This is the opposite of Solar Rise. This is called Nightscape, which all these quests are pretty much stuff that is only done, after dark. So,
And that would wrap up the 9 prime
yeah.
tables right there. That'd be your first 9 right there.
So you have stuff in.
Nightscape's fun.
Oh yeah. You
There's
got
a lot
stuff
of
like
really good ones in there.
Stellar Concert, Spread Darkness, Lights Out. One that may get you in trouble, the Peeping Perverts.
I'd be really bad at that. I think I'd get caught real quick.
All right, tell them why. I don't think a lot of people that watch our channel really know much about that situation. So you can go ahead and kind of air that if you like to.
Oh yeah, I don't mind. Yeah.
Yeah.
I am legally blind. I am completely blind in my right eye, and I have less than 2400 vision in my left eye. So seeing things is not really my forte, for sure. If I have to see something, it's got to be like touching my nose, pretty much, like my phone.
But you can't tell. I mean, you really
walking around and stuff.
Oh, yeah.
I'm good. I might trip over something here and there, but hardly ever. So that's even my closest friends forget all the time. They'll be like, "Hey, Hurley, look at this." I'll be like, "Wish I could."
So just a little,
So if you ever see me like
right,
trying to shove something into my face,
or if he walks by you, say we're at
Oh,
an
gosh.
event or something, and you're like, Hoy just ignored me. No, you've got to come up and say, "Hey, Hoy, what's up? This is so and so."
Yeah,
So
that
give
happens
him
a
a heads
lot.
up, But I'll tell you this: he can spot a hot chick from a mile away. It's like
Mhm.
that's his sixth sense.
I don't know how I do it.
He does it.
It's a blessing, really.
So, all right, are we ready to move on to the triumvirate tables? These are the ones we were talking about a little bit earlier that really can,
some serious flavor packed into that triumvirate.
Serious flavor.
But
so
it's hard to get there.
It is. Going back when we were talking about Cosmic Law, if you roll a 30, you can get to Yang of the Sky. On I'm Neutral, if you roll a 30, then you're getting on the Rainbow Dragon table, which we know that's No Face, favorite channel. He says, "Thank you, Rainbow Dragon Epic Quest is amazing." So thank you much. And you're amazing too, my friend.
Our camera guy has a Rainbow Dragon tatted on his.
Oh yeah, that was
leg.
his, table of choice.
Yep.
And
his was Rainbow Dragon. Mine was Lore Galore. I did Golden Memory, and this guy here, this guy, he did Chaos.
No, I didn't.
I mean, End of the Earth.
The End of the Earth. That was
Soul Leech.
Yeah, I was a Soul Leech.
Taking everybody's degrees.
Well, that's another part of Morton's list that we haven't really got into. We'll
Not
make a
yet.
video on it and
Yeah,
get
for
into
sure.
it,
We really want to get into that.
but it's called 360 Degrees of the Inner Circle. And that is taking Morton's list to the next level from just a game that you're playing with your friends to giving you more of a point system. It's
A
called
leveling
a
system.
leveling up, and it also lets you kind of control the game a little bit. Say if you roll something you've done a lot, you can actually roll again and do
You can
something
roll again.
different
You
with
can
certain
make the
powers.
dice move one up, one down.
Right.
There's a lot of things you can do.
Oh yeah. So we'll get into that, one day, maybe a live stream. That's a good one for a live stream to
Yeah,
sit
because we
around and
could go
talk.
on for a while about that one.
Oh yeah. Yeah. That's definitely an hour long video that we can sit and talk about for a minute. So but yeah, let's
Hop on over to that triumvirate.
yeah, apparently I skipped in the photographs, I skipped two of the images. So my bad, y'all. So I may just have to show it like this.
Hold up a picture.
Hold up the picture.
Yeah,
Let's see here. Hold on one second. My bad. Golly, there is not a good picture of this thing. All right. It's like a little fish. Sorry. I don't have it. You can kind of see it here, right there. See it? It's like and this is the table of really nice, good things.
very nice. Very
Yes.
good.
Yeah. This is hella karma comes from
Yeah,
this
this
table.
is some karmic redemption stuff right here.
Quests like gifts of love, nurturing growth, beautify, positive acclaim, spread humor, time capsule, building trust. Um, very positive things. So
Yeah.
so if you got a copy of Morton's List and you need some inspiration to, a lot of people think that to play Morton's List or do anything in this book, you always have to roll dice. Me personally, I say you do not have to do that. If there's a quest that you really enjoy, that you're like, man, I want to do this thing, just do it. Don't be afraid. Get that life experience.
Yeah.
It's kind of fun when it's random and you get to experience it with a group of friends. But if there's something in there, it's like kind of just like, I've always wanted to do that, or I need this right now in my life.
Yeah.
Do it. So, you know,
And sometimes karma will do that for you. Sometimes.
right. Oh yeah. Karma will totally when sometimes you'll roll something that's something you really always wanted to do and it just happens. So, but the next one is the Rainbow Dragon. This is
Rainbow
if you
Dragon.
had rolled a 30 on I'm neutral, it would jump you right into this. This is even more stuff that will not fit into any other table. And I'm sorry I don't have an image for it because it is super cool. It's like a dragon. There's a few people that have this tattoo and they have it with color, and man, it is dope. I like it. So, but you have stuff that's good, bad, and just in the middle, maybe doesn't fit everywhere. So, you've got like Dear Diary. Sit down and, you got the Survivalist, which is all about maybe prepping or coming up with a game plan, emergency plan, which would be good for friends or family or
Yeah, that's a great one,
know.
actually. Yeah.
You have Secret Society, so which is
Ooh.
kind of fun. We used to take that to the max. We love the secret society ness of
The Masonic Temple.
well, no, I'm saying like of 360 degrees of the inner circle.
Oh, yeah.
Which has degrees, which Freemasonry does,
Mm-hmm.
but it's more about just the game and stuff. But we like that little secret society and secret handshake type thing.
That mystique, that occult almost.
So we really like doing that. When we had our inner circle, the Twilight Circle, of whenever we did initiations and stuff like that, and it was very cool. And we drank like absinthe and had swords and little ceremony. I don't know why I'm so into that weird stuff like that, the
Yeah.
occult, but
Yeah.
I am, and it's so much fun to, especially when it's not done maliciously or anything. It's just, or
Yeah.
like there's no real religion behind it. It's just done for fun.
Yeah.
So it's kind of fun to to play that tactic out. So,
It
you
is
know,
it's kind of like role playing in
it
a way.
is. It
Yeah,
is. It gives you it forms strong bonds with friends, I think, when you put in
definitely.
that type of effort and it makes something very memorable, you know. So that may be coming up in a video that we're doing in a epic tactic video. So we got a few of those planned, and those videos are going to be super fun,
Yeah.
super fun. So moving on to the next, I actually have an image for this one. This was where all my power came from back in the days of uh, when we played Morton's List with the Twilight Circle. This is Yin of the Earth. So this is your spooky stuff, your uh, malicious, your mean, your breaking moral code. I mean,
That could be some hardcore stuff in there.
there's very hardcore stuff in here. Give someone the bone, which is pretty much just being a dick to somebody, just being a dick. So, there's some stuff in here that, I mean, there's one in here that says break moral code. You take one of your morals and you break it. It's the one time your moral code cannot get you out of doing a quest. So, um,
unless it's, I mean, unless it's against your moral code to break your moral code. But
no, I mean,
but
it's,
honestly, if you to get to that quest, to get you again into the earth and everything, if you rolled all that, that is karma. That is
right,
karma saying you need to pull that stick out of your butt, or you need to
right.
broaden your
Right.
horizon,
You don't
or
have to
just something.
break your most extreme moral
I mean, don't go
code.
murder somebody or
No, 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 no.
freebase heroin or something. I mean,
Right. No, no, no. You would more like, all right, I never would steal. That's, big thing me personally. I don't steal. That's one thing
yeah,
I would never do. Maybe I would, maybe, I'm not saying I've ever done this, but maybe I would go someplace and like to a, I don't know, Walmart or something and pick up a item, you know illegally. Maybe. I've never done it, but I'm just
yeah,
saying if I was going to break a moral code, I mean, everything in Morton's List can be done in levels. You don't have to hit it to the most extreme thing in the world.
no,
You can,
a lot of interpretation to be had.
right, right. Yeah. You can interpret it to whatever, satisfies your needs or whatever.
And that's one
So,
of the greatest things I think of Morton's List. It's not so linear. It's you can do what you want with it.
all right. Time for the most sacred of tables, the biggest of big, the most epic of epic.
So epic.
In
I've never
in
rolled on it.
years of playing Morton's List, and we played a lot. We'd play some days like 4 or 5 quests in one day.
Yeah.
We never rolled this. I mean, I know I played probably close to
Oh
had to be
Lord.
200 to 300 quests that I rolled because I used to have when we rolled with the Twilight Circle. I had a big fat notebook. I mean, it was like that thick. I kid you not, of sheets of paper filled out with what I've done in quest and who was there that day and it's called a quest log and I kept one of those for years and years and years and that's how keeping a quest log is when you're playing 360 degrees of the inner circle. It's your way of kind of keeping score, I guess you would say.
Yeah.
So, but it
Chronicling your adventures.
definitely, yeah, yeah.
And if you want a quest log, they're available on Amazon.
Oh yeah, you can
$10.
actually get a book now. I think it's 15.
Is it 15?
Yeah, 15. But you can go on there and get that. But
Yeah.
let's talk about it. This is the Twilight Scroll.
The Twilight Scroll.
Yes, this is what we named our inner circle kind of after because we named it the Twilight Circle after the Twilight Scroll and the Twilight Lords because with our inner circle, that's one of the ambitious goals that we had was playing 360 degrees of the inner circle. We really wanted to become Twilight Lords of the game,
Absolutely.
and my ambition, of course, was the one that was so over the top and crazy that, um, you know.
What are some of those quests?
Oh yeah,
Some of these quests can take a lifetime.
yeah. These are lifetime type quests. If you rolled superhuman power, it literally is about you gaining superhuman abilities through whatever means of there's one that is
Lost City of Atlantis.
Lost. Yes. So
Go find that.
which Jess and Nathan and a group of people actually went to the Bimini Road and
Yeah.
kind of took part in something similar to that.
And then rolled a quest while doing that.
They did. They rolled
Epic.
Wish Fulfilled, which was the whole basis for the trip to Someplace Fresh,
Yep.
which unfortunately, because COVID's screwed up everything, got that all jacked up.
Yeah.
So, hopefully that will
Unforeseen circumstances.
maybe one day get back on track and go from there. Let's see here. We got a couple of chats in here we kind of missed.
What's
Our
going on?
buddy No Face says bucket is a great idea. So he enjoyed the bucket
Word. Thanks, man.
video. That is definitely a tactic that was Twilight Circle created. And we rolled a quest, we put $1 in the bucket. That's what we did. We used it to do something fresh later down the road. It's a great way to save up money for something really cool later. So, and let's see here. It says in No Face, in my early days of list, I rolled enlightenment, and the time I claimed I completed it, but I'm now a little closer to the realization. So, so that, yeah, definitely a lifetime type quest you can get from those. So, of Crystal Skulls was one I was always fascinated with
Oh
because,
gosh, absolutely.
because I think in the book, let's see, let's pull it up. Oh, you're looking at that. Let's go back to this. See, right there's a crystal skull. And recently, through the I'm drawing a blank. The Gold Seal edition, yes. They had a little riddle in there, and they've now officially announced right over here that this right here. Sorry, this is hard to do backwards. That right there is a picture of Morton himself. So, damn.
Dropping that knowledge.
Yeah, right. That was very cool. It was me and Hoy looked way too deep into that, and man, we just got stupid with it, and we made it way too complicated. And it was really,
I guess so.
It was a simple cipher, like numbered letter cipher that was backwards, and man, we couldn't figure it out because we were like, well, it's this, and man, we went way too deep down a rabbit hole.
Yeah,
that's always the way we've looked at Morton's list. We've went way deep into rabbit holes. Yeah. So, alrighty. So, man, we're already like 47 minutes in, dude.
Get out of here!
I'm kidding you not. This has already been rolling for 47 minutes.
Wow.
So kind of touching base on all the different aspects of Morton's list and all the quests in there. So
let's talk about deviations and mutations.
Yeah, we totally glossed over that. Yeah, totally skipped that. All right. So tell them what a mutation is.
Mutations change the way you how you do the quest. Like, trying to think of.
Well, I thought deviation was the one that actually deviated from the way the quest is done. Mutations, like
how you are.
Well, yeah, it kind of mutates the flavor around it. So
because one effect, deviations affect the quest, and mutations affect you. Right, like the way you would act or look or speak,
right. Like a mutation you could get is prepare for the worst, which pretty much the idea behind it. The one member of the inner circle, with military experience, organizes the group into squad training and drilling them to handle adverse, intense combat situations. So, it kind of changes the way that you are in the quest,
right?
Movement madness, that's one this mutation involves inner circle moving in any unusual manner. So can you imagine if you rolled bike ride and had that
Wow.
mutation. So you'd be zigzagging all over the place. Kind of,
Yeah.
you would not be riding on the bike, nice, easy bike path. You would, nope, you'd be off road action there. So another one's document, which is pretty much pretty easy. I mean, you would document, you
Everything
know,
you're doing and
right.
have
Which, if
done,
you were playing 360 degrees of the inner circle and had a quest log,
you'd be doing that anyway.
you'd be doing that anyway. So, you know, but
I remember we had a mutation that made it to where I couldn't move.
oh yeah, yeah.
Remember
Was
that?
it dead weight or something?
Yeah, because you guys had to do all sorts of physical stuff, and
Yeah, we had
I
to
had to
like,
lay there on the
yeah,
ground for an hour.
yeah. We like had to physically pick him up, and move him around, and position him. And yeah, that was fun. That
That
was,
was wild.
yeah, I remember that. All right,
And
let's
these are
talk about deviations.
yeah, we haven't done a lot of deviations and mutations. They don't
No,
come up as
it
much
doesn't
as
come
you'd
up as
think.
much. No, it doesn't. It's kind of hard to roll 'em unless you get a Pandora's box.
Yeah.
Or something like that. It's kind of, you don't roll a ton of them. So moving on to deviations, that actually deviates the quest itself. So a good example would be number 7 on deviations. Anarchy rules for the duration of the quest. There is no table master. Totally flip the script. So you no longer have a table master, and it's kind of a free for all for everybody to do. Everybody's a table master, or nobody's a table master.
Yeah,
So
there's no final say.
there's no final say. So, you know, um, so definitely, if you don't have Morton's list, we suggest that, you know, I really enjoy a physical copy. So, because I've
Yeah,
always had one, and
and if it were up to us, we just we wish we could give everybody one.
yeah, we totally do. We do have more copies of Morton's list to give away.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Yep.
if you do not have a copy, definitely stay tuned into the channel, watch the videos, because once we hit little milestones, we will, kind of give Morton's list away. Our next one we're really trying to get to is that 360
Absolutely.
subscribers, so we can give away a gold seal. Then we'll start giving out some more here and there. So
Yeah.
very very cool. So oh yeah, and No Face again says, "Do for real." Uh, but at least we learned about ciphers. Yes, we did. And we learned they can be
Boy, did
easy,
we.
and we don't need a mathematician and a code breaker that works
Yeah,
for the
the
military
FBI,
intelligence.
Yeah.
So, because that's where me and Hoy were going with that.
No kidding.
Ugh. So, um,
Thank God we weren't in charge of coming up with that cipher. We'd have made it
it would have been impossible.
ridiculously unbreakable. And
Yeah. So yeah, we kind of go overboard with things when we do.
we
them.
have wild imaginations.
Totally, yeah, and it's because of Morton's list, and that's not
Yeah.
a bad thing. I think
No,
it's a
not
very
at
good
all.
thing. So okay, so our good friend Jeremiah is telling us the battery is starting is now in the red.
Wow.
Oh,
Order that bitch out.
all right. So let's see here. My sister Jonna asked, how should one go about joining Inner Circle? And is it better to join with beginners? Well, if you want to join an Inner Circle, you may have to create your own, because there's
Yeah.
not a lot of Inner Circles out there floating around.
Slinky
So-
wants to know, is there a way to donate to the channel?
Yes, I was getting to that one next, and a way to donate to the channel, we don't really know that yet. But going back to Jonna's comment of, the best thing is find some people that you're very comfortable with, that has has interest in the game, and just saying, hey, do you want to form a group that plays Morton's list? Like our groups used to play on the weekends, back in the day.
Yeah, we had our group.
And we had special occasion, like every Friday the 13th was a big deal to us. We always played on Friday the 13th, or did something special on Friday the 13th.
Yeah.
So that was like our special Morton's list holiday. Like I would request those days off from work to go do fun things. So
Aside from our group, we had another friend of ours who started her own all girls.
oh yeah,
Inner Circle.
there was an all girl Inner Circle in Knoxville at one time. I mean, there was a lot of people playing back in the day when we used to play. Man,
A lot.
we inspired a lot of people, and it was because you had Justin Tucker and his buddies and Pyam and all
Yeah.
them.
Well, we pretty much, we'd get the whole 3-Star Ninja group into some quests.
Oh yeah, yeah. We do 3-star ninjas and stuff like that. Um, got some stuff. Let's see here. No face. I think this summer I'm going to stand on a corner begging for players to donate an hour. That's awesome. There you go.
You gotta be a Jehovah's Witness. Just go door to door. Have you heard the word of Morton? You know?
And then got Swanky again saying, I honestly have never played the game, even though I have owned the game since '05. It's hard nowadays to find people that want to physically get together.
It is.
No shit.
That is some truth.
It is hard.
Not only because it's foreign and different to everyone else, so they don't know what they're getting into, so they automatically don't want to do it. So
right. So well, COVID too, getting people together in the same place. Yeah, it just
completely.
Yeah, and it makes it difficult if you actually rolled a quest for that quest to you roll something really fun. You're like, shit, we can't go do that because COVID time. So, but yeah, I mean, we once it warms up and everything, God, hopefully things kind of get back to normal a little bit. We definitely want to start getting back together with people and doing some Morton's List for real. So
Absolutely.
Jonna and Swanky and anybody that wants to come to Knoxville and play a game,
Yeah.
we're totally into it.
Totally.
Just we got to wait for the situations to get right, you know. So and
I don't want to cut you off, but I also don't want us to completely disappear here. I think our time's running short here.
Yeah, we're about done. So again, real quick, thank you to everyone out there for joining us. We got 8 people, man. 8 people in here, and this will be posted later, so you can go back and rewatch and listen to us ramble again
and share it. Let people know what they missed.
Yeah. So hopefully more people will jump in next time, and we appreciate it greatly.
Yeah. Thank you for the participation, guys.
Yeah, just having a few people in here to talk to and kind of really chat fun with. We definitely want to keep doing this. The last Sunday of every month, this will be a thing, and then it'll be reposted. So if you miss one, it'll be live, or not live, but it'll be rebroadcast, I guess you'd say, on YouTube.
Rerun tomorrow.
Yeah, the rerun will be on the following Monday. So I think we're about to end this stream. I want to say thank you to everyone out there. Roll that boulder, man. Take your what? All right. Take your random adventures and make them epic quests. For
Absolutely.
real. Yeah, right. Life is too short. That's the reason you think we like skulls and stuff, because they're all spooky and stuff. No, we're trying to get a message across to you. Do fun stuff before you die.
Yeah. Before you end up like this guy.
Right. Fill up that book.
This guy can't quest.
Right. He can't quest.
His questing days are done.
So get out there, have fun, make memories, make friends, and we'll see you next time. Thank you very much. We love y'all. Bye.